Episode 9, Chapter 3, Untitled. It's your boy Icon with some DC TV. And it's Zatanna's turn now. Because this season, it's based on the OG 8, or 7, the OG 8 members of the Young Justice team, being Robin, Nightwing, Aqualad, Superboy, Kid Flash, Artemis, Zatanna, Rocket, and I'm forgetting one more person. Miss Martian. So now we're up to Zatanna, and this arc is based on magic, and it starts with a voiceover talking about how since the dawn of time there's always been chaos and there's been order. You got the Lords of Chaos and you got the Lords of Order. Obviously, we know that Dr. Fate falls on the side of order, and Clarion the Witch Boy, he's on the side of chaos. But Vandal Savage has a tie into this because they take us back to when Vandal Savage had first roamed the earth. He got his power, he slept next to the meteorite, he became the first metahuman, and he ended up giving birth to metahuman children. He had metahuman offspring. And with those offspring, he basically built a utopia for himself that protected and raised his children. He went on an odyssey to go, conquer some worlds or some lands, whatever. He comes back, and then when he comes back, he found out that Clarion, the Witch Boy, had killed all of his kids. So the two of them, ended up fighting. He killed Vandal Savage, but then realized Vandal Savage doesn't die. Then they went through this whole thing where he was just join me or something. He was come back in 1,000 years. And there's a history and a past and a beef. There's an underlying thing between Vandal Savage and Clarion, which is weird because when you see Clarion murdered his entire family, it makes you wonder why now in present day, why does Vandal Savage and Clarion actually, work together? But I mean, I guess we'll get the answer to that. All shall be revealed, soon enough. So, all right. So with that being said, now it takes us to Zatanna. And well, before it takes us to Zatanna, a member of the Lord of Chaos team ended up coming to Earth, taking the form of a little girl and using some crystal monster to be its anchor. Because every magical person needs an anchor. They need a living being. They need a being from this earth to latch onto to keep them in this earthly plane. So like I said, everybody, even on Arrow, when they had the Vixen episode with Vixen and Damien Dark, she even said, she was just everybody, she said that every magical person has some sort of totem or some sort of piece, pet, or rock, basically something that anchors them into this world. She said it's basically like Wi-Fi. It's like their Wi-Fi for magic. She had the necklace, Damien Dark had the spirit head, and so on and so on. So now the person, she took the form of a little girl, and she, one of the security guards called her child. So she said, okay, fine. And she's like, we'll call me child. And then she killed the security guard and ended up opening his insides to see what the insides of a human being look like. And then she just left him there suspended in animation with his insides all poking out. And then she went to go draw a circle, the chaos circle, and then, perform some chaos magic. But when she went to perform that magic, it sent an evil wave throughout the entire planet, and only magical people were able to see it or feel it. So this now brings us to Zatanna, because Zatanna is currently training 3 people in the mystical arts. One person is 13. She's been on the show before. We've seen 13 last season. She's the girl who has the unlucky magic powers, and her anchor is that little lizard that's on her shoulder. We also got Mary, who's one of the 7 members of the Shazam family. She's one of the Shazam kids, and because she's learning in the mystical arts as well. Though she did say that she had to give up her Shazam power because she wasn't ready to be a hero. So we got a former member of the Shazam family on the team as well, and a new guy, Khalid. Yeah. or Khalid, or Khalid, or so. He said it's in the back of the throat. You gotta say it with the back of your throat. Some say Khalid, some say Khalid, But all right, so now representation. 3 members of her new team. They're going around. She's teaching them in the ways of the mystical arts. They're all eager to learn, but they feel the energy wave, the evil energy wave, and then they decide to investigate. Clarion, he was having a conference with the light, and then while he was having a conference with the light, while Vandal Savage was talking, he felt the energy wave too, and then he just basically dipped, he walked out on the meeting. So both teams, they go down to investigate where this wave came from, when she took them to the house, they went inside the house, and when they went inside the house, waiting for them was good old Madame Xanadu, good old Madame Xanadu in the house. Madame Xanadu, I remember her character from Swamp Thing, and she was one of my favorite characters in Swamp Thing. Like, I love me some Madame Xanadu, the boy with the blue beat, not the blue beetle, the blue devil and everything. Blue Devil was in this episode too. And just for the record, I hate everything regarding Beast Boy, and him being emotionally drained better amount to something, because I'm honestly like over it with him. But yeah, but the Blue Devil was there, so that was cool, because he actually, the Blue Devil's been on the show I think since season 2, but he finally said something, so it was nice to actually hear his voice. While Zatanna and the gang are talking to Madame Xanadu, you know, she basically tells them, you know, they talk about like the mystical energy that's in the air. And then she sends Zatanna and the kids through one of the doors, because she has doors that takes them to all different places, different parts of the world. She sends them through the door that, you know, will help them investigate like the whole energy wave. Madame Xanadu tells Zatanna, please be careful. So then when she gets there, you know, when the whole team goes through the door, they end up going to the place where the blonde girl Child was at. And when they go to the place where Child was at, they see the security guard's body completely like opened up and stretched out. At that moment, Clarion showed up, and then both Clarion and Zatanna looked at each other at the same time, and they were like, what did you do? Because they're just like, yo, there's some next level ish going on around here, but they're blaming each other. So then like a big magic fight happens. Zatanna tried some of her old tricks that didn't work. Clarion said that he's not going to end up back in the tower again, because that was one of the funnier episodes. Meow, dang it, you know. So that was actually pretty funny. He's like, we ain't doing that no more. So, you know, like this big magic fight. Clarion learns some new tricks. He knocks the entire magical team out. He has them down for the count. And then before he was able to finish them off, because he literally said he was going to kill them, Child ended up, you know, sending like a magical wave through the, you know, sound wave through the air. And when she sent it through the air, Clarion heard it. Then he let the team go. He let the magic team go. And then he disappeared and reappeared to the place where Child was at. So now both of them are on the Chaos Ring, and they gonna do something. I don't know what they're gonna do. And then in the final scene, Vandal Savage was standing on top of the mountain looking down at the poor people. And then this old black dude showed up. I don't know who he is. Like, I don't, like, obviously it's not Dr. Fate, because Dr. Fate is Zatanna's daddy. But I don't know who the black dude is. So if you know who the black dude is, share that in the comment section. Please let me know. You know, but he said something, I forgot what he said. It was something along the lines of like, there will be chaos and you need to do something about it, Vandal Savage. And he spoke in riddles, and Savage was like, yo, just say what you mean what you say, so we can move on. But that was how the episode ended. So we're at a part now where Zatanna and the gang are going to continue to investigate. Obviously, Dr. Fate's going to show up at some point, but there's something going on with Clarion and the Child, and Vandal Savage is in the mix as well. And I feel like we're still not finished with the story about Clarion killing Vandal Savage's entire family and burning down his utopia. So I actually want to see that come to fruition as well, especially because the two of them have been working together for the last 4 seasons. So like I said, that was it. And thank you for tuning in. All right, so we get a little mystical on it, you know, shake it fast. I'm okay with this. Like I'm okay with this. Like Zatanna's supposed to get a series or a movie or something, if I'm not mistaken, on HBO Max. So yeah, give us more Zatanna. You know, like let's see where we go. Let's see. I'm down with the OG Young Justice team getting their own arc. So I just want to see where everything goes, and I'm definitely down for it. Check me out on Twitter. Check me out on Instagram. Like I said, on YouTube, share your comments, what you thought about this episode. Are you excited about the Zatanna arc? And after the Zatanna arc is over, do you think the next arc will involve Rocket, Aqualad, or Nightwing? So that was it, guys. So till next time, for some Young Justice action, take care, and for the mystical arts of this.